So I'd like to issue an apology from Ben. Can you apologise?
No, you said you were going to do it, remember?
Wait, was I going to apologise? Oh, I'm sorry. I am very sorry for what I did.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit of a mistake, and that's a shame.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me a couple times, but, you know, like you said. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, let's do the sync clap.
No, I'm watching horrifying things happen to Peter Carlson.
Oh, yeah. I love that video.
Welcome to All Discourse.
Ben is being, he's abstaining from, arguments.
I'm
He will
abstaining
not
from
fight
opinions.
You. Yeah.
I will
and
not
beliefs.
argue with you. I won't agree with you. I'll just kind of declare my.
If your neutrality. If you are dying in the streets, Ben will not judge you, or assist you, but he will be there.
Yeah. So just remember that next time something happens to you, I will be there.
He's like the
course.
Mothman.
That's why I've got the Mothman tattooed on my arm.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do.
It's a cool tattoo.
It is. I'm gonna have a third tattoo when I see you guys next. Except for Ollie, I'm seeing her
Cool.
slightly earlier than that.
Yeah. What is the new tattoo?
It's gonna be getting a matching Korok tattoo with Emily on my arm. I'm getting the
Ooh,
one with
that'd
the
be
long
really cool.
mask that looks like it's been run over.
Oh, that'll be really cute. The
Yeah.
squished.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get a Tetsu. What was his name? Tetsuo. What's his? Hetsu. That's what his fucking name is. That's what I'm trying to remember. Hetsu.
Tetsuo.
I'm having a bad
I was gonna
time,
see. I'm
guys.
not getting a
Guys, can I-
Tetsuo tattoo.
I'm having a bad time.
What? You having a bad time? What's the bad time you're having?
I couldn't remember the guy from Legend of Zelda, and that's a sign I'm dying. Now, last time, actually, sorry, new thing. We can cut this out in the recording, but I was going to say, would you all be happy to turn webcams on?
Yeah,
so I can
I
see
was
you?
waiting for that.
Hang on. I thought that was a fever dream I had.
No, it's real.
Let me just sort out my ungodly amount of wires.
The
real quick.
light from my curtains makes it look like I have a tiny neck.
I don't have a webcam, I think.
That's so cute, man.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Sorry, I didn't know we were doing this.
Yeah,
you-
that's
no,
right.
I was gonna say-
we had the
I didn't
conversation.
know either.
We told you, Gwen.
It was
Oh well, I'm stupid. So.
Yeah.
specifically for the next couple sessions. I was thinking just to have the webcam
The
on,
webcam.
just so we can see each other talk.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, Gwen.
Whoa.
It's Gwen.
Four
me.
4:3 ratio Gwen.
Is that a bad thing? What? I don't.
No,
Uh,
that's just.
No,
You've got
you're
black
you're an
bars
art
at the
house.
side. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
You're a student film.
You're an analog horror.
Oh, I
VHS
see.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Man, analog horror.
Gwen, look out! It's Studio 53. They're
Oh
here.
no,
Yeah.
it's,
Or
it's
whatever it was.
unprinted
Yeah.
3, guys. Stay away from blenders.
Matthew, you're the ghost because you have
Yeah.
no webcam,
Yeah.
so you're the
Yeah.
ghost in Unfriended now.
Unfriended
so
1
sad.
and 2.
Unfriended, scared, silly.
PG-13.
My favourite
I like
movie.
how you're lounging. You
This
look
is
real
how I sit.
comfy. Yeah,
It's 'cause-
that's
Yeah, no,
very
I'm happy with how
valid
your
of you.
camera is. It looks like because you've got like a top-down perspective. I learned in college that means you're that I have power in the situation and that
right.
you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Ollie, the light behind you makes it seem like you're some kind of like celestial entity, like coming down
alien
from the
neck.
heavens.
This is like a video from the
Oh my god!
oh.
Oh! We were so
Matthew, can you
close.
put up an image of what you want people to think you look like?
I don't know. I
Look, a picture of Nathan
Oh.
Fillion and we'll just say you look like that.
let's begin. It's time to begin. So, previously on in the last session, Angus investigated the Milton Milk Factory, finally, making me very happy. And you met a really nice guy called Milton Yared, who was really friendly and gave you milk. Meanwhile, Masha and Narcissa found a really odd guy called Mike, who was a little bit kind of a little bit strange, but ultimately a very nice guy. And him and Masha had a nice conversation about God and religion. And then Masha, for some reason, you got the sudden, as you ran off to go investigate some corrupted magical items or faulty gear, you got the feeling that the entire world just changed. Well,
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
That'd be silly.
That's too many things to change.
Nothing silly has ever happened in this campaign, and I want that to be clear. I can't believe we're going to see Angus suddenly rush off with a scalpel down to the police station, just bolting it down.
That was my original plan. I'm gonna be not that.
Something similar.
I was be reaching through the
Initially, I
bar,
was just going to run off, but it's no.
So, you guys head over to the worker district. You're all running in a nice group. Everyone's Barb's there, and you're off investigating some faulty equipment. And you see pretty easily everyone as you arrive there that there's a bunch of people gathered around in a circle, seemingly around someone. There's a lot of mumbling. All the workers are just kind of in this big old circle. What are you guys doing?
Remind me, why are we here? What's happening?
That's what I was gonna
Investigation.
You're investigating the faulty magical equipment that Narcissa wanted to investigate from the police station.
Okay.
Dodgy equipment being sold.
Evil equipment.
Evil equipment. What are you doing?
Maybe I can come and run over, see what's going on.
Do you try and bustle into the crowd? Yeah, you pretty much you bustle into the crowd. You push into, and you see that a lot of people, they don't really move for you, but it's pretty easy to get in. And lying in the center, you see a man with some sort of Delaware implant in his back. He seems to be kind of straining his back and just breathing really heavily. His eyes closed.
Rodney, is it?
It's not Rodney.
Hello? I'm gonna be Mulrin.
When you turn into Mulrin, people immediately start to kind of back off. Whoa.
Are you okay, my friend?
He seemingly can't really speak to you. One person in the crowd goes up to you and is like, "Can you back off? What the fuck? What's happening here? Did you do this?"
I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
Look, he's got your shit equipment on him.
What
Help
happened?
him. We don't know. We just found him like this.
Okay, listen, guys. I'm in charge of stuff like this. So if maybe we could just take.
I think I'm gonna bustle my way to Mulrin.
Yeah.
Is Masha bustling as well?
Yeah.
Maybe if we could just take him with us, then everything would be okay. You know?
Take him. He's not going anywhere with you. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck have you done?
Is this the same as Rodney's equipment, or is it different?
It looks slightly different. It looks a lot more unrefined.
Right.
But
it still looks like it does the same thing, potentially the same thing as Rodney's.
I would need you guys to roll investigation on this if you want
What
to
about
learn
my
more.
passive investigation?
Yeah, what about our passive investigation?
Oh yeah,
Ollie?
can we all have our passive investigation?
Yeah, and I'll let you guys use your passive investigation.
Oh,
Why
God,
not? Just to be nice.
How do we
Yeah.
calculate our passive? That's just whatever it is. Plus...
Passive wisdom.
My
but
passive
with
investigation is about 32 actually.
So, are you? I'm assuming your passive investigation is all equally massive. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I have no doubts about that.
21.
21.
Fine.
Fuck you.
So that would
I'll
be.
kill you. Fight you.
I'm just trying to figure out
I have to go over
how
my
to
mic. This is my
calculate it
mic.
because I don't have
That's
it
my
written
mic.
down.
That's my mic. That's the mic I use.
Gwen, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's ridiculous and go off that.
Absolutely.
I'll let you calculate it, but I am going to continue.
Okay, so it's 10 plus
Not gonna continue. Gwen's gonna speak out loud.
any other.
So, investigating this item, it's definitely like Delaware technology, but it kind of looks like a knockoff. Like, it's not as fully embedded in the person's body, and its purpose seems to be different. It's giving off this sort of strange, like, green-yellow light. And you guys sort of looking into it, Angus, your skills as an artificer, and Masha dipping into some of your little god powers.
Yeah.
You can determine that this is faulty necromancer's gear.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I think I'm gonna go. Okay, everybody, step back, stay away.
Everyone
Yep.
listens. People are like backing off.
Whatever this device is, it seems to be pretty dangerous. Angus, you're the artificer.
Yeah, I'd be looking for a way to deactivate it.
Yeah, just since I work for the Delawares too, would I be able to know something about how to...
I think you would immediately recognize it as Delaware gear. I think, can you give me an Arcana roll with advantage, please?
Okay, let me just...
Matthew's cheating by rolling all of his dice.
Yeah, that's 70?
Yeah.
I got 86. That's
Whoa.
crazy. Oh, I kill Francis Delaware. I kill him.
Yeah.
My mind powers.
16.
16. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you sort of looking at this, because I realised now that Narcissus actually never saw Rodney's gear, but you sort of understand some of the workings of it, and you know that it's essentially like, it's sort of like diffusing like a bomb. You've got to remove the core power source, and it will slowly deactivate over time. That's not how diffusing a bomb works, but it's how I've decided.
That's how they work in HEX.
Yeah. It's a weird magic bomb.
Yeah.
So, Narcissa, you can immediately identify the sort of largest, like one of the larger sort of growths that's really embedded into this guy's back is like the core component that needs removing and needs to be delicately removed.
Angus, do you see this?
Yeah, I see that.
I think we have to remove this.
That's going to be really annoying.
Yeah. Hey, listen, can I talk to the guy?
You the guy on the floor?
Okay. We're gonna have to remove all this from you. It shouldn't be too hard. Just, like, hang tight, alright?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah. No, he's really tense. He's barely looking at
Can I
you.
whip up one of my experimental elixirs?
Of course. And pour it in
haven't
his
done
eyes.
this. Yeah. Pour it down his throat.
Yeah, what elixir are you whipping?
I got a 2, which is not the one I wanted. So...
This is so sad.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to work on diffusing the equipment.
So with the information Narcissus has given you, I'm going to give you advantage, and I'm going to make this another little Arcana roll.
Arcana, ooh, magic and stuff. That's what I know.
Magic and stuff.
23.
So you sort of like have to sort of get your hands a little bit like near this guy's skin, a little bit under it. You get a little, like, a few tools in there, and just carefully unhook a lot of little different mechanisms. It's really shoddy craftsmanship, so it's not too difficult, but that also means it's much more delicate. And you just kind of unscrew it like a light bulb and get it out of this guy's back. And you see that a lot of the other weird, like, light and fluid sort of, like, drains away. And this guy seems to, like, relax a bit and just go...
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You see that, like, that he looks really pale. He's looking really weak, but he's a lot more just like relaxed. Oh, okay. Thank you all.
That's fine.
Is there anything that we can get you?
We should probably take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I, for this? I didn't realize it was gonna do this.
Who gave it to you?
I don't know. There's these two guys. They were wearing masks. They promised they were getting like top quality Delaware equipment soon from someone, but I guess they were lying. They sold me this and told me it was some of the best. I thought I'd get some necromancer's gear. Maybe I could, fix some stuff.
What kind of masks were they wearing?
I don't know. Just like black. What are they called? Balaclavas. one of them seemed really nervous. The other one did all the talking.
Well, they sound trustworthy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. There's all this magic stuff been going on lately. I just wanted to help.
Hey, it's okay. You were just doing what you thought was best. Now, I think it's probably a good idea that we get you to a hospital now. So, if you would like to... And I'm going to, try and help him up and take him...
Yeah, you pretty easily... He sort of, leans on you for support.
Yeah.
Everyone, and a few other, a couple other people, help lift him up as well. And he sort of looks to you, Angus, and just goes, I guess I'm not as good as you yet.
Angus doesn't really know how to respond to that. He just kind of chuckles.
Looks at his
Sheepish,
shoes.
yeah.
A lot of the one of the guys who was sort of coming at you, Narcissa, sort of goes over and goes, yeah, sorry, I was bye, and then just sort of walks away.
Cool. Can I take the power source off Angus and just inspect it?
I'm assuming would Angus have an issue giving that to you?
Did you say? I think he'd probably inspect it first because he's the engineer.
Well, yeah. Roll me. Well, okay. Angus, roll me an investigation.
I'll roll it for you just this once.
Only once.
22.
22. Yeah. You. Yeah. Sorry. It's. One day we'll come around to your annual session where you roll terribly.
One day.
And that's the.
We had one of those recently. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that was last session, or maybe yeah. So you check it, and it's really bizarre equipment. It seems to be it mainly draws on the physical, the bodily fluids of the host to power itself. It's entirely reliant on being connected to something to work. The power source still has energy, but its energy is much dimmer when not connected to someone.
And now I'll give it to Narcissa to inspect.
Cool. I guess I'll check if I've seen this somewhere before.
I think you could pretty easily determine this. Actually, no. You know what? Give me a history check with advantage. 14. So it's hazy. You've definitely seen through your training. You've seen the factory lines producing this sort of equipment. Never really necromancer's gear. That's always stuff that's never really been touched much in the Delaware world or any of the magic world because it's very difficult to learn.
But this was definitely made by the Delawares. It wasn't
It's seemingly the scraps of Delaware equipment that someone has muddled together. This is a failed prototype that someone's taken, modified shoddily, and then sold.
Okay. Can I ask, is the guy still here?
I'm assuming...
No, he got taken off to the hospital.
Yeah, Masha's taken him away.
Why did Masha take him away? Masha, come back.
I didn't have anything else
going
to do.
Kill him.
We're investigating Masha.
Ah!
Stop splitting the party!
I'm sorry. He needs medical attention.
Just pass him off to someone else and come back.
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
I thought you were going to say, just drop him. Just
drop him. Come back.
I thought we were done.
No! We still need to find the people.
I don't know what's happening at any point ever.
Angus yells over at Masha. Get back here now!
Okay!
Where did you go?
Hey,
Masha!
random person, take this dying person, take him to one of the two churches. I don't know.
So, do you actually do that? Do you give him to her?
Yeah, but you said that some other people were helping him up, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, you're in charge. Take him.
You go catch.
Yeah.
You push him over and you run away.
and then I jog on back.
Yeah, you just do a brisk walk back. Sorry, Narcissa, is there any other so that's the information you gathered from investigating the power source?
I was just going to wonder, maybe we should have probably asked him where he found this from.
People sold it to him.
Yeah, but where physically? Maybe if we went there, we could find them again.
My thought is if these people are, they're wearing balaclavas and stuff. They're selling this illegal bootleg stuff. They're not gonna be they're gonna be changing where they sell their stuff each time, presumably, right? Because you know, like that's how crime works.
I've just thought of 2 people who fit that description who did once ask me for some Delaware equipment.
Right.
That's handy.
Oh, right. Okay.
And own a pet shop.
You're not. Okay.
That could be a place to start.
Sure.
So are you guys heading to the pet shop to Siftpora?
Yeah. Check if they have any milk.
Same.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Important to know, Gwen and Matthew, remember your milk.
Oh, don't worry.
Remember your milk consequences.
I remember the milk consequences.
The name of this episode is Milk Consequences. Yeah. That's the name of this episode.
Milk consequences.
Put a bottle of milk on the screen, please, and just don't remove it for the next 10 minutes. Thank you. Okay, 9 minutes. 7.5 minutes. So you guys head down to Siftpora. As you guys are walking down, and it's sort of the crowd disperses a bit. Masha.
Yes.
You hear that yelling like Masha, Masha, Masha.
What?
And you turn around to see a nun from the She Who Seeks Truth and Mystery. She's got a crow on her shoulder.
Oh.
Jeez, where have you been all day?
Oh. It's a long story. Some dude slipped on some milk, fell down a hole. I helped him up, took him to dinner. Then I got roped into whatever this is. And now I'm here.
Listen, Masha, if you don't want to do your services, you don't have to make up like stories about people slipping on milk.
No.
You can just not come to any of the religious stuff we're doing.
What you did I have services today? Oh.
You have services every day, Masha. There's always at least one.
Oh, I always forget the services.
It's not important right now. I got something for you.
Oh, great.
Some guy left this for you. Was looking around for you, and she hands you a letter marked Masha.
Whoa, thank you. It's probably from the guy that slipped on milk. And I'll open it up.
Inside this letter is a group of pictures, Masha, and a list.
Oh.
Is seemingly a list that marks out that marks out some of the core members of the group known as the Psi Division. Inside is various pictures of very small looking ithalids and some like strange like ithilid subspecies you've never seen before.
Oh, I sort of like look at the note, look up, look around, look back at the note, and I'm just like, what the fuck do I do with this?
What is it?
Oh, it's a list of Psi Division members.
Oh.
Here, look. Look at it.
Mine.
This is not a visual medium, but Ben literally reached through the screen and it was really scary.
I can do it once every 4 years.
So Angus, you take the list of Psi Division members.
Can you print the list in a chat?
I will.
Can you fax it to us?
I can't fax. I can airmail.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read off the list. I'm gonna read off the list, and I'm gonna go.
You read.
Oh, can we just put this investigation on hold for a second?
Yeah.
We need to go back to the police station.
Yeah.
Why?
Richard.
We're looking at this all wrong.
Does it have anything? Okay.
I'll just tell you on the way there.
Yeah. Well.
Sure.
So, you see Barb's looking around is like, okay.
Oh yeah, hi Bob.
Right.
This.
Yeah.
So.
We're getting involved with Richard again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
On the list, there's a lovely little name here. The Burrower says he does subterfuge and intel gathering.
If I could just read out this list for people who cannot
the kids at home.
This is not a visual medium.
This is not-
It says Hangford Core Sci Officer, Ceramorphs Planning and Organising Committee, The Borrower, Subterfuge and Intel Gathering, and Tiddlywinks, Position Undecided, is what that says. But yes, sorry.
You can make this a visual
Gwen,
medium.
why are you laughing?
What you do is you open the snipping tool, then you drag a screenshot, then you put it on the screen when important things happen.
Yeah. No.
Gwen, why are you laughing?
Just
The name
tiddlywinks.
Tiddlywinks.
It's
funny.
Tiddlywinks are
Gwen,
lovely.
Gwen, this is look at my eyebrows. This is a serious campaign.
It's the only part of you I can't see.
So, you guys are rushing over to the police station?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys start heading on down with a mission on your mind. Somewhere in his cell, Richard Filament, his eyes sort of widen a bit, and he starts to panic.
Something just happened.
As you guys are running back, and you obviously run back through the main town, Masha, can you roll me a perception check with disadvantage, please?
What? How dare you?
What?
Can't I just use my passive perception?
No, we're running.
Why not?
No.
This is disadvantage.
Wow.
Passive perception with disadvantage.
You've got contact.
Yeah. Your glasses fell off.
Am I potentially doing this to spot a hidden creature or object, or make to do that? Oh wait, no, that's
No.
for a bonus action. Ignore me.
Wow.
Oh, that's
cheating.
bad. That's a 13, I believe. Yeah, 13.
Okay, I think that's enough. It's enough for you to see.
Oh, hell yeah.
See it.
I'm
As you guys are running through with this new mission on your mind, Gwen, you notice a building to the right on the far edge of the main town centre. It's dead, barren. There's no signs on it. It looks like it's been abandoned for years. But it wasn't like that before. That used to be Clarissa's.
Oh no, I just had the Grumbolo there. Ah! Wait.
What?
What? What's up?
Fucking look at
Everything okay,
Clarissa's.
Masha?
What are you talking about?
What?
It's
What?
Clarissa. It's
That's not important.
but it.
Yeah.
What? Why does it look like that?
Masha, I'm sorry, but there's no time. I don't know who. There's no time to like see whoever this Clarissa is.
No,
Like we gotta go.
No, that bit. I
just
had
might-
dinner there like less than an hour ago.
Yeah,
And now-
sure. Come on.
And
We
now
said
it
that
looks
earlier. I
decrepit.
didn't really notice. I didn't really know what you meant. We're in a hurry, I think. Angus still hasn't said anything about this. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, Masha, come on. We gotta go.
You
You guys, do you just continue? You continue running onwards, and Mash, you just look back at the abandoned building that was very populated.
bastards, you're all in on it.
Minutes ago.
You're all in on this.
On what?
You're all.
What are you talking about?
I'm not. Listen here, you lot. I know Ollie sent
remember
you
this.
secret evil messages.
Nuh-uh. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what's going on.
Gwen, you're going crazy.
Yeah,
You're going
I'm
crazy.
not crazy.
you gotta stop hanging around with those friends
You're
of
all
yours,
in
Gwen.
on
You've
it.
gone insane.
You're going crazy.
Ah! I'm losing my brain. Ah! Wow.
Sorry, I need to. Anyway, yeah. So no more non sequiturs, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Trying to have a forward flow of gameplay, Gwen.
Ow. I bruised
you
my rib
guys-
yesterday. Ow.
Oh no!
Did you cut it when you were trying to get
no.
your sleeves?
Shut the fuck up. Oh.
Anyway, you guys are running to the police station. Barb sort of looking a little bit nervously back at Masha, but mostly ignoring it. And you run in there, and for once, Richard isn't yelling or screaming or singing. It's just dead quiet in here. There's an air.
Hi, Richard.
You guys go to Richard's
Yeah.
cell,
Yeah,
presumably.
yeah.
And you see him standing up right backed up against the wall, just sort of looking you all over.
Richard?
You can make this.
Hey there, guys!
You can make this easy. You can make this very hard.
What's going on? You still haven't explained fully.
I'd assumed you'd figure. Okay. Look at the pictures of the list of Side Division members.
Uh-huh.
Richard's not there.
Oh, right.
Do you remember when we were fighting him?
I see.
The writhing in his chest?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe you guys were just hallucinating. It was a stressful time, right? we... Hey, Morin, what's going on with these guys? They're acting weird.
I don't know. I think maybe you could just tell us what's going on and we wouldn't have to do anything.
That would make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll happily explain everything. I
Okay.
just need to think for a moment about how and I need Masha to make a wisdom
Oh,
saving
fuck
throw.
off! Is he gonna fucking
This is
break my hand again?
It's gonna break your neck.
Actually, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Thank you.
But I was just about to ask Barbara
Equality.
for keys to the cell.
That's a 14 for me.
Natural 20 for 22.
17.
All right, so
What?
Angus and now Morin, you just sort of turn your heads to see Masha's leg completely bend inwards and break. You are taking 12 damage.
Ow!
Does Barb have the cell keys on her like hip or something?
Yeah, she's like rusted. She's just getting them out.
Can I grab them from her? Can I
Oh.
snatch them?
Yeah, you should just take them. Everybody, back up, please. I really need everyone to calm and be away from me right now.
Gotta
Can
unlock
I
the
turn
cell.
into Yuki and try and dart him?
Oh, of course. So you gotta. Is this? It's just a dart, right? It's not like a special dart or a poison dart.
It's just a regular dart.
So roll me an attack.
12.
You fire a dart, but like Richard, like kind of like ducks away from it. Angus, are you trying to get in the cell?
Yeah.
The dart sort of sends him into like the corner. He's still standing up, but he's physically shaking. Hey, Angus, don't come in here. Don't. I'm trying to help you out here, buddy. I really don't want to have to break anyone else's limbs like poor Masha there. Sorry, Masha.
Do I remember where the squirmy thing was?
Directly, I think you pretty much easily directly in the chest area.
I think I'm gonna go straight to trying to. Actually, what am I gonna do here? Just gonna have a quick look at my cantrips.
Oh, Ollie's doing.
Masha.
Wait,
just
yeah,
do
you're doing
my-
weird
do
hand
my
things.
Richard
I don't
hand
like
movements.
it. It's freaking me out. I think during this I'm gonna like pull my hood up and sort of go into God Avatar state so I can just deal with the pain.
Oh, can I just
Yeah.
I'm using my God as a painkiller.
can I take a slash at his shirt to open it up? Can
say
I
that
take a
again?
slash at his shirt to open it up?
Roll me an attack.
Where's my cool new sword? There it is. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
the sword.
26. Does that?
Yeah. so Richard's like panic talking, or like, you saw what I did to Masha, so maybe just take a little step, and then you just swing. You slice like directly into his chest, and you just see something like a leg and a few tentacles just kind of like piling out, and he desperately tries to hold on to that. You see that there's parts of his limbs are just kind of like twitching now, like he's sort of losing control.
I always knew you were a worm.
I'm gonna try and remove it carefully, as to not like kill Richard as the host, more just get it out, making more slashes if I have to. Like I said, surgery.
Whoa, Angus, are you sure that's safe?
Nope.
Can I try and help?
Oh, are you gonna give that? Are you also gonna try and reach in there and grab a handful
The
of
titular
Richard?
help.
Yeah.
So both of you. So
Specifically help action.
the help action.
Okay.
Masha, do you want to crawl on over to do the help?
I'm not gonna use the help action, but I am gonna cast guidance. So I'm gonna
Yo.
touch one willing creature, presumably Angus. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check, then the spell ends.
Okay, so you sort of like go on over to. You see Richard is panicking. He can't really bring his hands up anymore to do anything. They're sort of just clenched. You go over and give some of your little wispy tendrils go over and give Angus a little bonus. And with that, Angus, with the help of Yuki, please roll me to rip out. Just give me a strength roll, please.
Base strength.
Actually, no. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh, cool.
Because you're trying not to hurt
I'm
Richard.
good at that.
Or whatever. With advantage. What'd you get?
It's another natural 20 for 26 plus 1d4.
Oh.
Plus 1d4. It's 4. So that's 30.
Oh my god.
Just,
Jesus.
We did it!
A screenshot just to.
Okay, put confetti on the screen, put the number on the screen, flash it like 10 times.
Put like the air horn sounds.
There we go. Just to prove I'm not lying.
Put squid sound
Squid
effects.
sounds. I fucking love
Squid
squids.
Fuck yeah.
That's fucking incredible.
Oh my god.
That's perfect. And you rip out. You and Yuki grab on. You see Richard desperately tries to do something. His eyes sort of rolling around in his head, like not being able to focus. And you just feel something slot out, and you both pull out this weird wet creature. What you're both holding in your hands, it's like the size of like a small person, like around like 3 foot in height. Its body is like rough and coarse and full of bumps. It's a weird grey and purple. It's got lots of twisted limbs and dark blue eyes and 3 large dripping tentacles. To have a more clear description, I am sending a picture of this creature.
That's freaky.
Oh.
Is it trying to do anything?
It's literally just worming in your, like, squirming, just going.
I'm just gonna stab it. I'm just gonna.
I will say that when you did pull this out, Richard dropped to the ground.
Is he dead?
You don't know.
I'm stabbing this thing first. I'm just killing it.
Oh,
I
wait,
think-
that's Richard, I think.
Okay. There's a 22.
Oh
I
god.
You stab down into this thing. Roll me damage.
12.
And you just hear it go.
Wait.
And it's sort of its large blue eyes just sort of close as you stab into it.
Okay, now I'm checking on Richard's body.
Wait.
Body of Richard.
What?
Oh my
No,
god.
that
Barb,
might have been a sentient being.
Barb runs off to vomit.
Yeah.
You go over to Richard, or at least the body. Can you roll me medicine, please?
Yes, I can.
I think you are just sort of left holding this strange alien being.
Can I cast guidance on myself before rolling the medicine? It's
Of
just
course.
like a touch.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Yay.
Yeah.
23. Fucking hell.
You sort of see the horrifying sight of whatever the being you pulled out of this man has done. It seemingly has, like, not hollowed him out, but become like, almost acted like a vital organ and puppeted the host, seemingly extending a tendril up into the brain and surviving off brain fluid alone. And it's seemingly, from what you can see, it's been able to do this for years, just harvesting the host. Him being ripped out has caused some, like, has seemingly, like, entirely destroyed the internals, the internal organs, and you just see that this man is just sort of, like, just looking you in the eyes, but barely clinging to life. There doesn't seem much way to save him.
I'm gonna become Mulrin. Richard? Richard, is that
Can
you?
I just pump some spells into him, do you think?
What spell specifically?
I'm just trying to remember whether healing word or cure wounds does more. Yeah, cure wounds.
So how much do you heal?
I'm gonna cast it 3 times. Fucking hell! What's with this goddamn website today? 40 for healing.
You start, like, doing some drastic measures to heal this guy. You see, you're repairing a lot of the damage, but there is some things that are just not healing at all. Although he does seem much more stable.
Would like Mother Superior or something know like higher end like healing?
I think there's a higher than like there is a very high chance you would know a lot of good healing magic.
So I'll go get Mother Superior. She might be able to save him.
What?
I'll keep him stabilized.
Okay.
Oh.
Masha. No, I'm
guess
Masha. Morin.
I guess I'll run, yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Oh,
Change.
oh my god.
Change.
Angus, what have you done? I run up. What? Richard?
And he sort of just like slumps down again, just sort of catching his breath.
What? Ulos, go!
Go!
We don't have much time.
By the way, Ulos, what do you do with the thing you knew as Richard Filament?
I suppose I just lie it down on Richard's bed.
You see sort of the man here with like bloodshot eyes looks over it before just looking back to you two. What? Who?
There's just don't think about it. Trying to keep you from going into shock. We can explain everything when Mother Superior is here, but
But you're
Angus and Masha.
you're okay now. Yeah.
Angus, Masha.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah.
anytime he looks like he's fading, I'm gonna pump a spell into him.
I know. I know who you are, but we've never met. How is that?
I'm sure you're very scared and disorientated right now. I can relate. Ow.
Your leg.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that later, Masha. Sorry.
Her leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be fine. And so are you. Okay?
Angus, did you say you were going to heal Masha?
No, I said I'm gonna heal Masha later. But right now, I'm focusing
Yeah.
entirely on this man.
Yeah.
I thought you were like gonna. I was like imagining you shutting the door on Masha.
No, it's
You're like, don't worry about it. Fuck off! Don't worry. Don't look
Get
at
out of
her.
here.
cover his eyes. No,
Shut up.
no.
Bob.
Die.
You also, Masha, you can just see Gunter in the other cell, entirely passed out on the ground. Like, there's a bucket near him which is full of something.
Oh no.
You know what it's full of. And he is passed out on the ground completely. He broke his nose on the way down. It's bleeding.
Oh, fucking Gunter.
And Richard, or whoever this is just looking at the two of you. Narcissa.
Mm-hmm.
You've been through quite a bit. You've just seen. Oh, are you Morin at the moment?
I'm Mulrin, yeah.
Morin, you've just seen quite a bit. You've seen whatever the hell that was getting ripped out of Richard Filament, and a very simple investigation has become something much more bizarre. And you are just rushing over to the Mother Superior. And as you go in there, you see just kind of wandering around is the man you saved, Mike. Oh!
Hi, Mike.
Hi there. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm in a bit of a rush, actually.
Oh, anything I can help with?
Why would you need help?
To help you. Because I don't know. You saved me, I'll save you.
I'm gonna become Timson.
Hi.
I don't need any help, thanks. You just do what you have to do, all right?
Sounds good to me. Have a good day, friend. And he sort of wanders
Okay.
off.
I'm gonna become Mulrin again and run over.
So you run over to the Mother Superior's office, right? The door is locked.
I'm gonna bang on the door.
You like
Mother
bang on the door.
Superior!
What? What is it?
Richard, he needs help!
And
He needs healing!
Richard Filament needs help.
Yes!
Why would I help Richard Filament.
You need to save him.
I'm very busy at the moment. Can no one else do
He's
it?
dying.
You just hear her like whisper to someone, and then like very sort of sheepishly like just kind of open the door and slip out of it, and then lock it again.
Can I get a look inside?
Roll me Dex to see if you get a quick peek inside.
Not perception.
Not perception. It's all about speed. It's all about you going, oh, like dipping your head in.
Oh, 11.
You don't catch much of a glimpse, but you can clearly make out that someone is sitting at like her desk and holding one of the weird like hand you found in one of her supply boxes, and then she shuts the door.
Sure. Quick, this way.
Why are we bothering saving Richard Filament? I thought he was
He's
the cause.
dying.
I don't mean to sound callous, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm gonna grab her wrist and drag her along.
He's dying and he has important information.
He
has important information.
Shut up, Masha.
No.
Masha's not here. She snatches her hand out of yours and just like continues to walk with you, looking very aggravated. You go on back down to the police station. Just sort of walking back, she's going, I've had to deal with a lot today. I've got a very important schedule. That odd man, Mark, or whatever, has been bothering me, asking questions about God and religion all day, which I'd love to ask usually, but it's very important things happening. I have to deal with Richard Filament dying, and that's important. You people are so strange. I'm not sure why Masha hangs around you. You've reached the police station, and you pass Barb, looking extremely pale, just sort of slumped outside of Gunter's old office, and just go back to the cells. Mother Superior sort of sees the situation, sees the weird dead mind flayer thing on the floor, sees Masha with a broken leg. She sort of seeing this, she sort of goes, Masha?
Mother Superior.
She immediately just like very quickly goes over to you and heals you up.
Oh.
Go to him. Go to Richard.
I'm going to my priorities first. Mr. Filament can wait.
I'm gonna rush to his side.
Mother Superior, Richard had some kind of aberration in him that's seemingly been controlling him this whole time. What you see, the person you see dying, is presumably an innocent man. Please.
You two had no right to kill him.
We had every right in the world to kill him.
I had a broken leg. I didn't really have a say in this. Just, Mother Superior, please, just to see them. He has important information pertaining to the side division that I think could be very important to us. Oh, if you excuse
Very
me,
well.
I'm going to blank out for a few seconds.
Does this about every day now. It's getting very tiresome. She goes over to Richard and just kind of pushes you out the way, Angus, and just rests her hands on his chest and just starts funneling in like some really advanced healing magic. It's even to the point where it seems like it's very physically draining on her, and you just see as this sort of fresh skin starts to grow around the cavity, and this man finally seems stabilized.
I don't like the phrase "fresh skin."
Fresh skin.
I don't like it.
New episode title: Fresh Skin.
Fresh Skin.
Coming to you next.
Fresh skin.
Yeah.
New skin.
We're gonna have like 7 titles by the end. Of
Just,
Fresh skin.
Yeah.
What was the first
That's
one?
green for
Just
another
add it
2
on.
minutes.
It's
Yeah.
like a comma.
skin milk.
Put the milk
Skim.
back.
Give us
Skimmed
fully
milk.
Put a skin
Semi-skin.
texture on it.
No.
You see this guy sort of like seemingly
2%
coughs up some like
skimmed milk.
strange like mind flayer gunk, and just sort of looks at you all.
Richard?
Richard, I am sorry, I don't remember my name.
Hey, it's okay.
How do I know all of you?
That's okay.
Yeah. Might be a good idea. Can I stand
Let's
up
get you to a
now?
hospital bed first.
Yeah, you've been healed
Okay,
up by Mother
cool.
Superior.
Oh, new bones.
Who did?
New bones.
I'm going to
Who
sit.
dis?
I'm gonna sit on the bed and just sort of pick up, presumably Richard,
Yeah,
and
he's
look at him.
surprisingly, like, you just feel him completely, like, limp in your hand, just bearing, like, his full weight.
I'm gonna look all concerned.
You just see the massive stab wound just through his chest. Or what might be his chest, you don't really know.
Yeah, okay. Gwen, you were gonna say
What
something.
was I?
Oh yeah.
So, is everyone else
Alright.
just taking this man to the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, if that's the end of the scene, I had something else to say.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Angus, Richard was my friend.
Richard wasn't your friend. Richard was using you the same way he uses everyone else. You're just too stupid to realise.
But we didn't kill him before. But now he looks like this. You did. What? Just because I look like you, that's why you wouldn't kill me.
You're not a member of the fucking Psi Division.
He was before. I'm gonna run out.
Are you going to be holding Richard's body as you do this, or are you just...
Crying, hands in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run out with...
I guess I'm just gonna stand outside.
The now deceased Richard Filament, or the Burrower, or the Mosgreekan.
Ooh, new name. Write that down.
And
Was
yeah, the rest of you take... let's call him Richard as well. Just Richard. You take him to the hospital.
Richard as well.
Are you
Yeah,
still
I guess I
holding
follow.
the deceased, the other Richard, Richard 1?
I don't know what to do with him. I guess I just... Can I ask Mother Superior if there's anything we can do for him?
She looks you sort of dead in the eye and just goes, even if there was, I would not assist you. This creature is a monster and got everything he deserved.
Okay, I'm just not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you carry you see the sort of the man as he's being lifted does just sort of look back at you, Ulos, and look back at the thing that you're holding in your hands before just turning away. As you guys are sort of walking over to the presumably Chief Truth and Mystery, Masha,
Yes.
as you're sort of recovering, also I will say Barb is staying at the police station because she was just fully taken out of it by seeing that thing ripped out of a man's body.
Yeah. I think as I pass, I'm gonna give her like a little pat on the back or whatever, and just be like, "It's okay, babe. It's okay." Yeah.
She is like blanked
Yeah.
on everything. She
Probably
needs-
apologised to her.
I'll help her like sit down on a bench somewhere and then be like, I'll be back.
Gunter was just left in his cell.
yeah. We don't give a shit about Gunter.
Fuck Gunter. I hate him.
Yeah.
All my friends hate Gunter.
All my homies hate Gunter.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are walking back, Masha, you see hanging outside the church is Mike.
Whoa. There he is.
From events.
From
uh,
events.
And he's just going like, "Hi guys! Oh! Is something happened?"
Yes,
Oh,
Mike,
no.
please move out of the way. This is a medical emergency.
Oh, of course. Backing up.
Yeah,
Backing up.
I'm going full sort of like emergency stretcher bed, get the fucking dude in the hospital.
Yeah.
That that
yeah,
in
you'll
that
get-
in
you'll get
hospital
right in there.
TV shows. That bit.
As you enter the hospital, and the Chief Secret Mystery, Masha, you do catch out of the corner of your eye the still dead and destitute building that was once Clarissa's.
That can wait.
Going in, everyone clears out of your way as he is just placed onto a bed, and just sort of like is still very daisy. He's given as many of the hospital drugs as they can. None of the psychedelics. I think that'd be a mistake personally. And this man is just is just lying there, sort of slipping in and out of consciousness.
Well, the nuns are doing everything that they can. I guess all there is to do now is wait, see if he lives. Yeah,
I saw
mentally we'll have to...
Mother Superior did. I think he's going to be fine.
I may have to...
Physically,
do
at
something.
least.
The Mother Superior comes up to you all. It's like, what was this creature? How did it do any of this? And keep this man alive?
It was an ithalid.
Masha, give me an insight check.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was bad. Insight. That is a 12.
You try and use some of your little god tendrils, try and figure out what this thing is, but it's so new, so deeply new, like it's. I don't think you can't even pick up on it.
Okay, so I know that it's new. It's not like a...
Yes, it's not like a common ithalid subspecies.
Yeah.
This is something completely different.
Cool. It's gonna come down. It's some new form of illithid. I would guess some kind of genetic experiment potentially by the side division. Either that or illithids have a incredibly fast evolutionary thing. Yeah.
Filament did say they were creating new ones and experiments. This one kind of forced itself to become a vital organ and fed off the
Didn't even
brainstem
kill the
whilst
man.
puppeting the body.
He's been alive all this time?
It seems like it.
Why would he? It needed him.
Seems alive. I don't know how aware. He recognizes us, but he doesn't seem to remember us.
Oh, this is vile. Why would you create a creature that functions like that?
It's an incredibly well-designed infiltration tool. I mean, someone that can just take on the body of someone else that you would never even know, unless... Well, it seems like with Richard, the only way we found out about it was when he started using the psychic abilities of this creature, and that caused the creature to move around or something. I don't know. So, really, anyone could potentially be one of these things, and we would never know.
I'm gonna leave.
What is... Ulos, what's their issue? What's wrong with them?
I think they considered Richard their friend, potentially, in some sense,
Premature.
and I think they're a changeling. Like us talking about infiltrating and spying on people using this sort of thing, you know, I'll admit, it sounds like, you know, I don't doubt that Ulos has heard many other things about changelings as well.
Mother Superior turns to you, Angus. When you get your hands on that body, I would like a full dissection. I want to know everything about this creature. And she sort of gives you both a nod and leaves.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're now just left here with this man. Sort of, he's very out of it for obvious reasons. Ulos, are you heading anywhere specifically?
Milk. Get your milk. Got milk?
My milk. I'm gonna head back home, I think. I'm feeling like I would like some milk, but
There's
you
probably
still
I
milk
would
at
also
home.
like to go home.
Are you still carrying the body with you?
Yeah, I might bury him.
Where are you thinking of burying him?
Oh, just like outside the factory.
You got to put him in the vampire hole where he loved to be so much when he used to run in the fields. If you're okay, so are you doing that first, or are you just taking the body with you for now?
I'm gonna do that first, I think. I don't know.
Okay, so going out near the factory. Can you roll me investigation to try and find a spot that would be suitable to just sort of to place him in the ground?
Natural one.
Oh.
Every everywhere you go is like metal that you can't lift up. It's all forced down. It's Delaware brand metal, the most immovable metal known to mankind.
That's their slogan.
Digging up like astroturf. It's all just like there's no place to bury this body, and you just sort of feel it heavy in your arms.
I don't know then. I think I might put him in my freezer.
Big goddamn freezer.
No. Okay. Okay.
A fitting end
yeah.
to Richard Filament.
Stick him in the freezer.
So you go up to your room.
Yeah.
You crawl. Everyone sort of like does not make eye contact with you. They haven't got a new manager yet. After the last one had his neck snapped on the orders of Richard Filament. No one's paying attention to you. They're just like, just focus on the work. Just focus. Don't look at anything. And you go to your room, crawl into your kitchen, and you approach the fridge. Do you clear out the fridge?
I clear out a little space for him.
You move.
Little space room. It's the size of a man. It's a big
It's not the
thing.
size of a
Sticking a
man.
whole ass
He's-
body in
He's
there.
the size
Is
of
he?
a really short person.
I thought it was a little worm.
No, he's
No,
quite
he's
big.
huge.
He's massive.
Oh.
In
Did
D-
you
I
see
thought
the
he's like
picture?
hand size.
in D&D terms, he is the size of a deep gnome.
That's
I
so
don't know what that
specific.
is.
They're about 3 foot to 3'6" tall.
I think 2 of you were there when I misjudged the size of a frog and got eaten.
Yeah, that happened.
It's happened to 2 people I know.
That's how tall he is.
Okay.
Compared to that man.
Giant frogs.
Oh, right.
You could
I don't know what to do
You could
then.
still try and put him in your fridge. You just have to clear out a lot more space.
I don't know what to do with him then. What do I do?
He can fit. Just put him in your fridge.
Yeah.
Just rest him on top of the
You
meat.
just
It's
need
gonna
to
take
get
everything out in your
another
fridge.
fridge for the rest for your food and stuff.
Yeah, just ask the Delawares for another fridge.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind.
I don't know. Okay.
Prepare him for a lovely meal.
Where will I put all my steaks?
Do you want to put Richard Filament in the fridge?
Yeah.
Are you
But I
gonna clear
don't
out
have
your
a-
fridge?
Do I have enough space?
You can either rest him on top of your food or clear out your fridge entirely, and then you will be able to like shove him in.
I've just realised that there's probably like a morgue somewhere that I could have gone. Can I
In
go
the
there
police
instead?
station, yes.
In the police station. Can I go to the police station instead of my house?
Oh god. Okay. This whole time I was thinking, oh god, Angus. At first I was like, oh god, Angus is gonna have to dig up the body. And then I was like, oh god, Angus is gonna have to do a heist to get this being out of your fridge.
Angus is
I'll
probably
put
going to be
him in the
heading
morgue.
back to the station as well.
Okay.
I'm slightly disappointed because I thought it'd be very funny to like solemnly shove this thing into your fridge and then close the door.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But you take him.
But I need my stuff.
Masha and Angus, are you also heading to the police station?
Angus is.
Yeah,
or are you,
I think.
Masha, are you staying with the man?
Oh god, I don't know. I think, because I think.
I will say, Angus's plan is to go to the police station, see if Barb's okay, and then spend the rest of the time with the man.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I like that. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, I guess sure.
So you all sort of converge on the police station, and Angus and Masha, you go to check on Barb, and you just see slung over his shoulder, Morin holding the corpse of Richard Filament. There's a strong smell of fish on the air.
It's dripping everywhere. It's not going to help Barbara. Can we move Barbara into like Gunter's office?
Yeah. Hey babe,
I'm
come on,
assuming
let's go.
there is just no conversation between the two you guys, because it's just like.
We're all
Yeah.
going through some shit right now.
You take Barb into Gunter's office, and more, and you sort of like ignoring those two, just go to the morgue. Angus and Masha, Barb is sort of sat down, like just completely dead pale, just sort of
Should we
looking
get you
outwards
some
into the
water?
distance.
Some milk,
You need
perhaps?
some alcohol? Are you talking about milk?
Ma-
I have some milk?
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna go get us some.
Don't
drinks and stuff.
don't give her.
No, I'm not gonna give Bob. I'm gonna get her some water. Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna pull out.
I'm gonna get some milk for myself.
I'm gonna pull out the special milk that I gave to Ulos.
Masha,
I have
Oh,
milk.
you
great.
suddenly feel very distracted
Yeah, I'm
when
like,
you see the milk
"Oh,
come out.
I am the milkman.
Angus,
milk
do you
is
give
delicious.
Masha the milk?
I assume she grabs it from me.
Yeah, she's grabbing it off you. She's
Yeah,
grabbing it
I'm
off your
just-
hand.
This-
But like, just I don't think I even realise that I'm drinking it. I just do.
Yeah, Angus, you see in a horrifying manner as Masha downs this milk.
Something's definitely fucked up with this milk. No more milk, Masha.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll go get Bob a glass of water.
Carry some bourbon with me. It's a spell
No,
component.
no, I don't want any. No
Why is
alcohol.
bourbon
No,
the spell component?
I don't know. I just do the magic. I don't make it.
But for what spell?
False life.
Seriously? Oh, interesting. I'll go get a drink. Of water. Angus, you want anything?
No.
Milk.
I'm
Um,
gonna head out and go to like I assume the police office has like a little like kitchenette or something, right?
yeah, there's a little.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm
kitchenette
gonna
around.
pour a glass, like 2 glasses of water, give one to head back in, give one to Barb.
She sort of
It's
like
okay, babe.
takes a little sip of it, hand shaking.
Man, this fucked you up.
I worked with that guy with Richard for over 10 years, and all this time he was what? How?
I'm gonna pull up a chair and I'm gonna sit facing her and I'm gonna like hold her hand, make little thumb patterns on her hand or something to help soothe her.
How did this happen? And Gunter, he knew too.
Yeah, Gunter probably knew.
When this was all murder and vampires, I understand that, but that thing was it to make something to do that to someone else's body. Why would you do that?
From the small amount that we do know about the side division, they seem to be incredibly brutal with their tactics. So, as much as I hate the idea that someone would do this, I'm afraid this might. I don't know.
Is it going to be normal at some point? Ever since Wardo died, it's just been like this. And it keeps getting worse. It wasn't... But if Richard was always this, then that means nothing's ever been right. So what do we do?
We just carry on. Try and make it right.
But I feel what you're going. Yeah, I've been feeling the same for a little while as well. The whole vampire thing, I didn't know what to do. I still don't know, and I would, as horrid as this may sound, I would do anything just to do a straightforward murder case or something. I don't know if this is going to keep happening or if this is just a wretched. How long has this been since Wardo died?
Like a week.
Like a week, like 2
Probably
weeks.
like 2 weeks since Wardo died.
Jesus Christ! It's been a. Maybe it's just been a completely wretched fortnight, but. Shut the fuck up!
Put Fortnite.
Shut up!
Put Fortnite logo on the screen. Spin it around.
Get the banana man. Make him spin around. I don't know. Do a flip.
Can you layer over all the Fortnite characters beating the dramatic tension to death?
Yeah.
Please? There is no dramatic tension.
I didn't want to say 2 weeks again.
Yeah. Well.
Gwen, you're not
sake.
reading the script properly.
Oh,
I
I'm
specifically
sorry.
said two worm journeys of a time.
Two worm journeys.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's a new title.
It's
New
just been a
title.
real wretched 2 worm journey. Is that what we call the week in HEX?
Worm journey.
A worm journey.
No, we call it a week, you freak. What's wrong with you?
Well,
That's a
then why do
stupid
you-
suggestion. Shut up.
I was just asking questions.
You stop.
Based on something that Ollie said.
Oh, just asking questions? You sound like a turf.
Fuck off! How dare you?
Bob.
Put just asking questions on the screen and quote it from Gwen Howard.
Look, I don't hate trans people. I just want to make sure that
I'm not pissing in the same room as one.
they're not pissing in the same room as me.
I don't want to hear a trans person pissing. I only want to hear cis people
Yeah.
pissing.
Yeah,
I want to see a trans person washing their hands.
it's weird.
I don't even wash my hands.
Yeah. They're
Gross.
trying to show me up by washing their hands.
Yeah,
I've had enough.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good person. I'm a good person for not
This
washing
is
my
not a
hands.
visual medium.
Anyway,
Stop doing physical comedy.
cut all this out. To end
Yeah.
off, Barb takes a shaky sort of sip of her drink. Morin.
No, I wanted to ask something.
Oh, hold on. Well, there we go. That was me bring back time. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll let you ask a question.
Bob, who does the autopsies here?
Well, sometimes it's Daryl when he's here. Oh my god, is Daryl a worm thing? Does Daryl have a worm inside of him? Is that what?
I've never even seen Daryl.
I think Daryl's some
Daryl's
form of cryptid.
Daryl.
He's like he's like the worms. The
Any-
worms who do the journeys.
Anyway,
He the other person who did the autopsies was Richard.
no, we don't, because where do you keep the autopsy equipment?
Down in the morgue.
Okay,
To the morgue.
to the.
Do they do?
Do you want to stay with Bob for a bit, Masha? Are you gonna help me with an autopsy?
I think. I think I might stay with Bob.
Yeah.
Mm,
Stay with your girlfriend.
yeah.
It's gonna take a few hours down there anyway. You can just pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can count this as a date.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could.
Yeah.
And she just sort of like kind of quietly weeps.
Oh, babe. I give her a hug.
And I'm going to the morgue. This ties into Angus Law, previously written. I stated it once, I believe, where Angus used to study to be a mortician at the police department, and then he realised he hated every single police officer. So,
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that
Yeah.
ages ago. That was a long time ago. So, Angus, as you head down to the morgue, Morin,
Hello?
you sort of
Yes.
go down to the morgue and come across the immediate realization that all of the victims in every murder case are just here. They are all safely labelled. Hordo,
For fuck's sake.
Sam Stab, even your manager, everyone is here. Just left.
Is there anywhere free?
Oh god, I got the horrible thought in my mind of Morin dragging out Sam Stab and just sort of dropping him on the floor and then just shoving Richard in there.
Oh.
But there are like 2 free compartments.
Okay. I'll put the Richard worm in there.
As you place in the Richard Filament, Angus, you come down and see Richard being placed inside the morgue.
I think I'm just gonna silently move into getting like the what's the word? The gloves and the mask and the outfit and stuff.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you more just trying to be...
I'm just gonna, like, ignore him.
Yep, that's fair.
Angus, do you know why I'm mad?
Not really, no.
When Richard was a person, we all agreed to not kill him. But now he's a worm, and the first thing you did was stab him.
Are you really so incompetent you can't see the bigger picture here? Do you really think I stabbed him just because he was an Ithalid?
Yes.
Why haven't I stabbed Monroe then? If I hate Ithalids so much.
I'm not saying it was the only reason, but, like, you were ready to kill Richard, but you were also willing to listen to me that you weren't going to kill him.
Richard the man is upstairs in the hospital.
No, he's not. Richard the man is there. He was trying to survive.
He wasn't trying to survive. It was the fucking Psi Division. You don't get it, do you? We're surrounded by his corpses. Everything here is a product of the Psi Division, and what they're trying to pull off.
You were ready to not kill him before.
I was ready to not kill him.
What changed?
Because I realized it wasn't him. It was the borrower, and there was an innocent man being puppeted by him.
He has to do that, or he doesn't live.
How do you don't know that? He died because I stabbed him.
Neither do you, because you stabbed him.
Yes, because he's Psi Division.
I don't want you to cut this guy open.
I don't care.
I thought you were different, Angus.
I thought you were smarter. Get out my way.
What are you gonna do, Angus?
I'm gonna give him an autopsy. Find out what they did to it. Find out what it is.
Fine. I stand out of the way.
I get all the autopsy equipment and I lay it out on the table.
Sort of flick on your gloves, get any sort of scrubs or anything nearby, and place Richard Filament up on the table. I am going to need you to roll. Ooh, I'm going to need you to roll a couple things.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Cool.
If I'm rolling multiple things, can I cast multiple guidances?
And also you've got, like, it's a very controlled environment, so I think you have, like, on certain rolls you will have, like, more advantage.
Yeah.
First, I need you to roll me some medicine.
Yay, lovely, lovely medicine. I'm going to refresh the page. Roll20 works off a true random number generator, which they refer to as quantum. Which means any roll and any set of rolls made truly are indescribably random.
Oh no.
Angus makes certain secret rolls that I can't tell you guys about, except for Ollie. I've rolled 4 natural 20s.
Oh
This
my
is
god!
Fucking insane.
Angus is the main character.
Anyway, yeah. No, I don't
protagonist.
like being the main character.
No, Angus is not the main character. He's just fucking lucky.
He has 29 on a medicine check.
Fucking hell. Jesus
Oh my
Christ. Ulos, are you staying for this?
Yeah.
Are you assisting or just watching?
Yeah, I'm just watching.
As Angus does this, can you roll me an insight check as well?
No. Natural 1.
Oh,
Cannot.
no. That's your second one this session. I'm so sorry. You have no
think-
idea what Angus is doing. He looks like he's killing a small elephant.
I think that's fair
Sending its
because
life.
I didn't really roll it very much. I just sort of dropped it.
Wow.
So I think it might have
How
just-
the mighty have fallen.
How the mighty have fallen. Wow.
So I think it's also partially, I think, to do with you just kind of looking away and not really fully want to take in this autopsy of Richard Filament because of your, like, conflicted feelings on this situation. Angus, rolling medicine, you are getting an idea of what this thing is. I mean, I think from you're able to figure out, you know, the basics of how illithids come about with sort of like parasitical insertion into the brain and completely transforming it into the sort of larger, more commonly known mind flayer form. This is different. Using some kind of like genetic experimentation, they have taken like seemingly the magic of the Underdark, taken what seems to be a deep gnome and done a magical infusion. So the more humanoid form is lost and this more like animalistic form has survived.
Did Richard Filament used to be deep gnome?
He used to be a deep gnome, yeah. So instead of just like it being a parasite in the brain, the parasite and the other old body have just become one being, and it's seemingly resulted in most of its limbs being twisted and distorted. Clearly, you can tell that the people doing this did not know what they were doing, or even what they were trying to achieve. The goal, they were more just working on some sort of guesswork and repurpose this being. You can't really just decipher how his psionic abilities work. It seemingly he just had a very far reach over Hex. And now I need you to roll me.
I might explain that out loud to the room. This used to be a deep gnome.
You shout over to Ulos.
Yeah.
This used to be a deep gnome.
Yeah, how do you feel now, you prick?
Oh.
No.
Yeah!
Oh.
Deep gnome.
This was a man who ran around in the dark. That's fucking funny.
I fucking hate deep gnomes. I'm glad you killed it.
Angus immediately goes to return. So it's morphing into Kevin James.
Okay. What else am I?
I'm not going to.
What else am I rolling?
Fuck, I forgot. You roll me Arcana with advantage, please.
It's magic. That's what I do. Plus my girl guidance. That is 19.
I thought you said girl guidance.
Guidance.
And I wasn't sure what that meant.
I thought you said girl guidance.
Yeah. My
like
girly
girl
pop.
guide.
Slay.
Yeah.
My girly pop slay.
Yeah.
every 10 seconds, Angus is turning back to Ulos and going, "Girly pop slay."
It's like it's a question.
Girly pop
Please.
Please. And then throwing organs at
Catch.
him the whole time. So what did you get on your Arcana?
19.
Looking at the magical aspects that was taken to go into this being, you get more of an idea of what sort of ritual this would have been. Some the deities in Homeland are sort of vague. One of the most clearest ones, She Streaks with a Mystery, is a lot about more following aspects of a religion, less like an actual god. But this seemed to be invoking some sort of godly power combined with the science of the Psi Division to fuse this being. And there was definitely a focus on manipulation of the mind, which resulted in Richard Filament's advanced psionic abilities.
Oh.
Is there anything else you want to try and learn from this creature?
Not really. Because I kind of figure that it lives on... Actually, how can I control... how does it, assimilate with a person? Does it, stick its tentacles into their arms and legs? Or does it, affect their nervous system?
So... Yeah, I think from your medicine roll, you can pretty much figure out that it's got 3 main tentacles. One of the tentacles sort of lodges itself in the brain, giving it sort of control over the body, and also allows it to siphon off any sort of brain fluid, which, like we said earlier, keeps the host alive, but also functional, so that it can still move around the limbs. The other tentacles more just act as maintenance to make sure there's not too much, to sort of ensure that there isn't too much decay of the body.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all Angus would need to know.
I can't believe it. What are you laughing at, Gwen? What are you laughing at?
I'm so I don't know why, but it for some reason reminded me of 2 trench coats and a kid.
Richard Filament revealed. Yeah, so that is the results of this autopsy and what you've learned. Richard Filament, or whatever this creature was, is very dead.
Extremely dead. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it in a body bag and slide it back into the cupboard.
Ulos, you see as Angus does this, and assuming he sort of degloves and cleans up his and sort of puts away his mortician's gear.
There was good in him.
There was no good in him. You didn't know Richard Filament. You've only been here 2 weeks. And then he leaves.
Yeah. And you are left alone in the morgue, Ulos. The body of your friend, someone, sort of right next to you.
It's a good thing you still have that necromancy gear, isn't it? Way.
Whoa! Richard's back, and he's bigger than ever.
Whoa! Yeah! Going to bring Richard back, and then we're gonna stick it into Ulos.
Who actually does
See
have
what
that
happens.
necromancer thing?
I gave it to Ulos, so remember.
What
You
happened?
have the core component of the necromancer's gear.
Yeah, I didn't take it back from you.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, when did you give me that?
When you said, I want to take a look at it, so I took a look at it and then I gave it to you to take a look at.
What? Oh, the light bulb.
Yeah, the sort of the light
it's
bulb
like
full of
like a
fluids.
battery.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. Can you
Yeah.
can you guys
It was
re-explain what that is?
Basically, the core component of the necromancer's gear that sort of fed off a host to like provide it with his magical power, and it still has energy to it, but it's a lot dimmer.
I guess it wouldn't make much sense to.
Stick it in Hordo, bring him back. It's time to have he.
Like Night of the Living Hordo.
Ah. Lauren starts
I love
reenacting
weird science by
like,
Younger
the
Boy Plays.
reanimator or some shit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
No,
Ollie.
I was just laughing.
bless you.
Oh no, Matthew's sneezing.
Do I know the name of the guy who used to own the Hall of Ogma?
You do. You know, all you know is that Monroe took it after he died.
Can I look for someone called Ogma?
Roll me investigation.
Or use your passive investigation in a non-stressful situation.
You could use your passive. Actually, no,
Ooh.
I will let you use your passive investigation.
Ah, okay. Let me just work that out then. Investigation, 17.
All right. Sort of looking around, a lot of these bodies are like old. They're still being preserved, but a lot of them just haven't been moved out of here yet. And sort of going around another corner, you find much more shelves, and you do find one of them labeled Ogma.
Ah, I'm going to look inside.
You see like a very old-looking dwarf with like a long robe on. Like his beard's grey, like his head's really wrinkled. What do you do?
Is there like some files on that I can look for when these people?
I'm gonna say there's no
Came in here?
real files on any of them. They're just sort of it's all there's no really labeling for anyone as well. They're more just placed in these boxes and left.
Ah, okay then. I think I like this. This is my own personal mystery that I'm up to. Anyway.
Are you just sort of looking at his body? There doesn't seem. I think from just sort of a cursory glance, it doesn't look like there's much. Like he's been murdered, but you don't know. There's no marks on him.
Okay, so there's no marks. I'm gonna get. Maybe I could get Angus back and.
Perform another autopsy.
If you chase after him, you can have that conversation.
Okay, I might do that. Hey, Angus.
What?
I know we were having an argument before, but can you come down here a second? Something really important. There's this guy. I'd like you to take a look at him that I found in there. His name's Ogma.
Is this about the Hall of Ogma that you asked us about a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Thanks.
Keeps my mind off of things.
Do you both whip on your mortician's glove and get ready to cut up another body?
A single glove.
You put on your gloves and get ready to carve up this old man. And Masha. You're sort of sitting with Barb, who she's perked up a little bit, but she's still in a bad state. Yeah, I'm sorry. We've not been able to spend much like personal time together. I mean, not a lot to do around here anyway, right?
Hey. Yeah. Especially since Clarissa seems to have.
Masha, you mentioned this earlier, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember. Wait. Clarissa's? Where we had our first date?
Masha, we ended up walking around HEX on our first date. We couldn't find anywhere to go, so we ended up wandering around. Are you alright, Masha?
Okay, that's. Oh, this is bad.
Just calm down for a second.
This is bad.
It's been stressful. Your memory might be going.
No, Bob. You don't understand. On our first date, we went to a little restaurant / like it was like with like a lot of pottery art called Clarissa's.
I mean, it sounds nice.
I had this meal called a fierce smothered meat vortex. Do you remember?
What?
And I like it was like way too much for me, but it was really,
Fierce
really nice.
smothered
Do you not?
Masha.
I know I know it's a weird sounding dish, but that's genuinely what it was called. I literally had dinner with Mike there like less than a few hours ago.
Masha, I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
It was
like that building's been abandoned for as long as I've been here. I don't know. Maybe Hordo would have known about it, but I don't know anything about like Clarissa's.
Nah, Bob, honey, you have to listen to me. You have to trust me. At some point today, I felt something shift in the universe. Something's changed.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know what this means, but I think something very big has happened.
Masha?
And I don't know why I'm the only one who seems to have noticed it.
Masha, I'm going to get you some water. Just sit down here for a second. It's been a long day. You're stressed. This whole thing with Rich has been a lot for everyone. I'll go get you some water, okay?
Thank you. I know I must. This, for some reason, sounds crazy. I know that. But...
she goes to get you some water. And,
Oh, God, was it Mike? It had to...
Masha, as Barb goes to get some water, you sort of see the door creak open.
Bob?
No one answers.
I very slowly... Shit. I'm gonna get up very slowly and I'm gonna creep over to the door. I'm gonna pull my hood up and slowly open up the door to creep to get a peek through.
You, leaning your head out the door, you see just to the right of you on the window is a little sticky note with something written on it.
I go over and I take it and I read it.
You specifically see the words with a little winky face at the end of them. Cliff was here.
Got murdered by Cliff, didn't she? You little bastard! Don't you dare! You've been doing this to me all fucking time! I swear to God, stop trying to fucking gaslight me!
I'm not.
Stop it! I know Clarissa's was real!
Episode 3 wasn't real. I'll private all the episodes of Clarissa's in it. Matthew, do it right now. Private them all right now.
No! No! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare! I'll kill you!
I mean, how cruel, how mean would that be to kill another one of the police officers?
It would be pretty mean to kill Bar. I was just starting to like her.
She was just starting to be.
Yeah.
She was just starting to be not a
please
racist.
Don't.
You'll have to find out in the next session if Barbara's still alive.
Oh,
And you'll
for
discover that
fuck's
by
sake.
these two and how they act.
Us
Yeah,
too.
why not?
Oh, hey. Don't put that on us.
Hello. late night D&D thing. I'm not really recording this to be put anywhere, but I am just doing it just so I can have it. This is evidence. So the whole barb thing, I was a little bit dissatisfied with my ruling on it in the end, and I am gonna put it up to chance, to random chance. I have a d20 in my hands, and I'm gonna say if I roll higher than a 15, Barb is safe. She is secure. If I roll anything below a 15, she's gone. Barb will be raised, and I will write up a big long thing about the consequences and how that will change things, because it will have a massive impact in things. There will be like maybe a bit more stuff to remember. So above 15, or 15 exactly, Barb lives. Below that, Barb's gone. I don't think the odds are very even on that, but we're going to see. Okay, I'm going to roll. That is an 8. So Barb is now gone. I'm going to write up the consequences to this and send it to the both of you, and Ben and Matthew. Sorry, Barb. Goodbye.